trying to remember what I was doing. Oh, I had come back from my journey beyond. Okay, so hold on one second. Someone's messaging me. Okay, that's the link. Okay, got it. Hold on one second. Someone's giving me their submission for something, and I have to now stop and write it down. Oh, gosh. Okay. 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 Number 3. Got it. Let me copy this now. It's gonna go here for this person. Paste. Alright, let me tell her I got it. Okay. Alright. So I'm going to sell the stuff that I picked up, and then I have to basically pick up everything in my front yard of my house so that I can move my house. And then I can kind of figure stuff out after that. I'm basically going to be terraforming the upper tier of my house, but I can't do it until I move my house. So is it terrible to sell something that I paid like 800 bells for? Probably. But I'm selling everything here except for the moss. Okay. I'm also going to go to the Able Sisters. I haven't been there yet today. So we might as well do that since they're right next door. Get that out of the way. Let's see if there's anything here worth purchasing. I do not like this ghost umbrella. It looks silly. Arched window wall. That does look cool. I'm trying to find the right kind of wallpaper for my house because I want to have a certain tone. Honestly, what I need to do is rewatch the movie that I'm basing my house off of so that I can reacquaint myself. The crazy part is I believe the movie that I'm basing my house off of is in black and white, so the color really is insignificant. It's more about the furniture and the vibes. Alright, I'll be back, y'all. Okay. Um, what did I say I was gonna? Oh yeah, I was gonna go here next. See what they got. I also think I am gonna try and see if I can get rid of Spike and take on Cyrano, but I'm not gonna do that during stream. I'm gonna do that tonight off stream. Look at those chaps. Oh my god. Yeah, she's starting to repeat her phraseology, so I love that hat. Ooh, I think I'm gonna buy that hat. Okay, let's take a look at what we got here. I feel like I have the checkered Chesterfield coat. I don't like that. I don't particularly like that either. I'm not sure if I'm feeling the poncho style sweater. Although that's very fall. That is very fall. I do love this. I think I have this coat and the brown. Ooh. Let's see what we got for pants. Oh my god. These Western pants are killing me. I have to get them. They do not go with my jacket. I understand. I love they're calling it a dandy hat. I love it. It reminds me of like a Newsies cap. Oh my god, it matches my pants. Oh, I need these socks in my life. Let's see, do we have any cool shoes? I think I already have. I mean, I don't have all of them, but I have a good chunk. I don't have the brown shoes, I have the black. Alright, I'm gonna go with this outfit. Do I want to wear this though? No. Alright, I think that's it. I don't think I'm gonna get anything else. Let me do that little thing. I think I got... I mean, I didn't hate the poncho, but I don't know that I'd ever really wear it. Okay, so I'm gonna drop off some things and then I'm going to... Let's see how much of my front yard I can pick up without having to drop anything off. Let's start there. Because I'm trying to think about where I want to put my house. Also, where is this money tree? Okay, wait. That's gonna bug me. So I'm gonna go try to find this money tree. Because I don't know where it is. I haven't seen it. And I think I know where I haven't looked yet. So let's go look over there for it. Because that's gonna bug me. That's usually one of the first things I find. And so I think it's over here somewhere because I haven't really looked near all the houses. So we're gonna slowly look. Let's get a higher vantage point. There it is. Okay. Got me going crazy. I'm like, where the hell is this money tree? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna put this. I have not spoken to you yet today. Please tell me you did that. Okay, let's go back to my house. I got distracted there for a second. I can't believe Hornsby, who I feel has been here since day one, is still here. I'm also thinking about putting my trees, moving my money trees to be over here strategically. I want to kind of put them in height order, so putting the biggest one in the back, but I also want to make sure I don't mess up where I want to put my house. So you know what that means. I like to use lines. Okay. Okay, so my home, is that right? Is 5 by 3. Okay, 5 by 3 is pretty big. I really wish he wasn't sitting like right there, because he is kind of in my way. Let me move my trees back here somewhat temporarily. Okay. Oh god. Move this tree, and I want to put it like right. That wasn't exactly what I wanted to mark. Here we go. That might not grow there, but there. And then I think I can pick this up without eating anything. I hate to break it to you, but that stump is about to go. No, that's too close. That's better. Okay. I am also going to be picking up this fence. Okay. And this fence. Alright. Let's pick up this weed. Let's remove this stump. I think I have to eat a fruit to pick up this tree. Yeah, I do. Do I happen to have one on me? No, I do not. But I do happen to have a tree here. And an axe. I'll just pick these up. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's eat this one cherry. And then let's grab a shovel so we can move this tree. It's not really in my way, but I'm gonna move it anyway. Just because I really need to have as much of a blank slate here as possible for what I am about to do. So I'm gonna put this tree temporarily. No, why do you keep missing the mark? I want to put it right here. Again, this is temporarily. I'm not gonna leave it here. Okay. Now let's switch back. Yes, I do see your chat. I'm just in the middle of doing something right now, which requires my concentration. Let's see. Let's just start laying down. One. Is that too close? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no. And 1, 2, 3. I don't believe that this is the layout for my house. I feel like it's too small, but I looked it up and that's what they say. Like, this is the layout for my house. So if you're coming off of here, my front door is going to be a little that way. I don't know how I feel about that. Can I get a shovel? This is the other way that I like to mark things. When I'm just unsure about how things are gonna look. Okay, you're not gonna let me shovel there. 1, 2, 3, 4. They are correct. It is 5. 5. And it looks like the front door is closer to the middle 5th. So let me just work my way backwards here. However I slice this, it's gonna look weird. hate to tell Hornsby, but he just got trapped. Oh, he fell asleep, so he don't care. He fell asleep, so he don't care. Okay, I think this is the best that I'm gonna do. I could potentially try to move over my bridge. Because, you know, I got stupid money these days. And I do feel like my bridge should be moved over slightly. So I think the house is in a good spot. Now the question is it too far forward? Again, this is how I do my measurements, so if you don't like it, oh well. 2, 3, 4. Oh, look at what's here. It's like they come find me, you know? What I like about putting my house there and having this little area here is I can make this like a little seating area for myself, like I was trying to do back there, but it's pretty tight. Like I can cordon this off and have it be like a little area where I can sit and look out. There's enough of a wide berth here. I can come around. I feel like if I moved back, this might be too tight and I might be tempted to change the look of this side. Essentially what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna terraform and make it so this part comes down more and like this whole thing becomes covered and just a part of the land. I'm gonna just make the upper tier a lot bigger, essentially, for myself. I'm gonna move the mailbox over here because I know where. My house is gonna end up. Oh, I can't move it like that. Sorry. There. Okay. So, oh, and I'm so stupid. You know, I have the kit, so I can confirm that it's actually the measurements that I looked up. It's actually 5 by 4. So I'm gonna need to rethink this because I knew there was something that was not right. I knew it seemed too small. Way too small. Okay, so this is the measurements, in which case... this might need to be moved over one. I mean, you could not be more in the way. I don't know. Oh God. No, you keep getting in my way. Like, I'm gonna need you to move. Oh God, let's just move you physically. Okay. This might be slightly better. I think I am gonna have to terraform a bit. Okay, let's... Let me imagine it without Hornsby here, please. I think this is the spot, yo. I'm gonna do it. Okay, I'm gonna need to pick this up and put this here. I might feel like that's too close to everything, but for now, I feel like I like it. I'm gonna have to move this bridge over. But that's fine, it needs to be moved over. Oh, loving it. Okay, I don't need this anymore. Oh, I'm so happy that I'm moving my house. So happy. Okay, I have to figure out the tree situation. The rock can stay there. I'm likely, yeah, when this, I'm gonna pick all this up. I'm gonna pick all this up. You know what else is gonna have to go? All these bush things. When I finally start caring about flowers, I'm going to replant a lot of them. Oh, there goes my shovel. Okay. It's alright, I have another one. No problem, I have another one. I'm gonna put these here. I have a bunch of things I need to put in storage. Like all this stuff, basically. Let's open this to see what it is. Multicolor shorts. No, thank you. Just picking up all of this stuff. Let's see. What are all these things? Hibiscus, azalea, azalea, azalea. Those were just bushes I kind of just needed to get out of my way. I'm gonna be rethinking this whole area. Let me pick this up too. I'm just gonna pick everything up except for I'm gonna leave the scarecrow and the 2 lamps. I'm gonna move this axe over here where it makes more sense to be. Yeah, there we go. Alright, this is gonna be fun. Believe it or not, that was all I really planned to do with the rest of my day. I think what I am going to do next, though, is redo my map. I haven't redone my map in a while, but now that I have all 10 houses moved, I think the time has come. The way I like to do this is I like to, oh, everyone's out here working out. I like to put myself in an area that's just one big blob like this when I take this screenshot. Yep. So now I'm gonna do that, take a screenshot, and then what I do is I send this to my iPad, and then I trace the map on my iPad so I can then fill in and do all the things. But so far so good. So the only things now, once my house is moved tomorrow, that I have to do is I have to move Margie's house, because you can see she's not lined up perfectly like everyone else. And then after I move her house, I want to move the museum, because I don't like where it just needs to move down and over slightly, like not much, but just down and over. It's going to stay in the general vicinity of where it is. And then after I move those two buildings, which will be over the next 2 days, so Wednesday, Thursday. Then on Friday, I mean, I don't even have to wait till then because the rest of it is mostly terraforming stuff, but I'm going to be working on putting down flowers and adding furniture and decorations to the houses and to the island in general along the beach and stuff like that. I'm going to really work on that, and I think the way that I'm going to need to do that is by going to the Happy Home Paradise and getting access to furniture and things there, and also over the next 5 days, um, opening up every shop over on Harv's Island, which apparently I can only do once a day, um, which sucks because I'm ready to do them all right now and I can't because you can only open them once a day, which, like I said, is stupid. But otherwise, like, everything is basically where it needs to be. Except for Hornsby, he is not where he needs to be. He needs to be somewhere else. I need him to move. I'm just coming up here to fix this because it's driving me nuts. Every time I look at my map, I hate that I took a picture and this is still not filled in. Okay, now I want to... No, I'm not trying to build. I'm trying to have you do that. Okay. Okay, so now let me look. Let me look at the map now. Much better. The left side could use some work though. Like this side here, I don't know what happened here. I like things to look a little even, so let's just... Okay, now let's hit the corner here, like that. Okay, now let's take a look at it. Alright. Now let's take a look at it. Oh, much better. Oh, much better. Something that needs to be fixed is the pumpkin patch area, so let's go over there. I'm just fixing some slight terraforming things that look funky on the map. This area here, I don't know why it's sticking in so much. Let me see something. Hold on. I have to come over here to look at it, I think. You know what? It is much fatter, so I'm actually going to tear it down. So let me take this. I'm gonna need to take down those flowers that are there, but it's too fat. That's the problem. So there is a method to my madness. Oh, in order to get up there, I need to put the vine back. I need... Oh, I hope I can pick these up. I'm running out of space. I might need to pick them up and replant them immediately. Okay, let's replant them over here, kind of out of the way. Okay. Just needed to get them out of the way because things are coming down. Oh, I have the wrong shovel. Okay. Alright, let me just look on the map, make sure I'm doing the right thing. Oh, I'm in the way. Okay, hold on, I'm still in the way. Yes I am. Yes I am, I am. Oh, I am. Okay, and now I'm going to check one more time to make sure I put the curves in the right place, which I think I'm about to do when I hit this right here. Like that, and then I'm gonna hit this one. Like that. Okay. And I think that looks much better. Much better. Alright, let me look around. I could probably make that waterway a little narrower. Hold on. Let me see if that's possible. I need to climb, so let's put my vine back. Right. this freaking tree is in my way. And I can't see what I'm trying to do. So, um, where is... what I'm looking for? Here we go. Let me just send me something. Oh, okay. Let's pick this tree out so I can properly see what the hell I'm trying to do. Boom, that's it. That's all I was trying to do. Okay. Hello. I do want to... I like how this is over here, so let me... like that. And then I think they have a... like this. I think that's the way. Let's have a look. That's somewhat the way. How are we looking so far? I think we're looking pretty good. So I'm gonna take another screenshot here because I think this one is gonna be better than what I had before where I needed to terraform some things. I can end this. Yes, I am done building. Alright, so one of the things I need to do is a lot of like cleaning and stuff. Like cleaning the island, moving things into a better location, etc. But for now, what I think I'm going to do is drop all these things off in my house. Which I'm going to go the long way around to it. Who else is here? Why are so many people here? Good lord. I need to figure out a way to cut off my private island so that they don't come to it. Because it's driving me nuts. Okay. So I'm going to put all these things in storage. And then when my house is moved tomorrow, then I will come back and I will put these things in their proper place. And then maybe I'll even decorate the inside of my house somewhat. I need to work on that as well. I need to figure out where I'm going to put these things. I could just sell them. I think that's what I might do. I think I'm going to check the beaches, and then I'm going to sell everything that I have on me, and then I'm going to end the stream here. Which is pretty good that for the first time I don't have loads to do. I did what I wanted to do. The only things I have left before the night ends is to water all of my my different crops. And what was the other thing? I think that's it. I think literally the only thing I have left to do is to water my crops. I've done everything else. Which is crazy to think, but it's true. Alright, I like to work from the far end. I have so much open space where I can do whatever I want. I have to think, you know, do I want a park? Do I want an outdoor eating area? Like, I've seen people do like so many things like that. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I do have a lot of open spaces. I'm not just gonna continue to create crops everywhere. That's just too much. From what I have right, yes, I can. Yes, yes, I can, Rita. Hello, hello, hello. I can see them. I can see them. Sorry if I'm not like looking down directly at the comments. But yes, I can see them. I'm actually just thinking about right now like what I have to do. Um, Especially because I got my harvesting to the point where every other day now I can harvest all of my different crops, and it comes out to just under 1,000,000 bells. So every 2 days I am harvesting and selling and getting about 1,000,000 bells. Like it's like 997,000 bells or something like that. Ooh, that one's coming across the water. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Just give me a second. There you go. Ooh, just missed. Hey, let's try that again. There we go. There we go. God, I always end up with so many things on the beach. It is a lot. So I think so now I'm not gonna create any more crops and things. What I have is what I had, because it's also a lot to water. Like it rained in my game yesterday, and you don't understand how happy I was that it was raining, because it's exhausting. Every night, essentially, what I do is I turn on the game and I literally go through about 4 to 5 watering cans just to water just the crops. Yes, yes. You want to give me a reaction? Go ahead, Astrid. Jeez. Oh no. Your throwback container? What the hell is that? What the hell is even? Wow. Okay. You just gave me her throwback container, whatever. Um, Loft bed with desk. Hello. Oh my god, I think that's the thing I've always wanted. Hold on, let me place this here just so I can look at it. Interesting. Alright, let me... Throwback container. Oh my god. What is this? That is quite the throwback, let me tell you. I don't know what it's a throwback to, but it's a throwback. Okay, so I think I picked everything up off the ground, so I'm just gonna sell this stuff. Um, oh, hey Margie, what are you doing in here? Oh, you know what? What is this thing? I am interested, and I'll buy it. Just because I feel bad that I wanted everything you had here yesterday and I forgot and I didn't get it. Lighted display stand. No. Excuse me. Let's see. Alright, I have some things to sell. Oh, wait. How much are turnips today? Oh, God, you guys are killing me. So I've been losing money week over week on turnips. That I think because I'm earning close to 1,000,000 bells every 2 days, I'm just gonna stop the turnip game. I don't think turnips and I are going to do well. I'm not good at figuring that out. So I think, I mean, earning 1,000,000 bells every 2 days, that gives me like 3,000,000 bells a week. If I play this consistently, I don't think I need to stress out about trying to beat that turnip game, that live that turnip life. Um, okay, I think that's, oh wait, you can take this one, the one last cherry that I had here. Yep. What sucks is I have more than enough money to um, open every shop over on Harv's Island, and you can only open one a day, which is like, I'm sorry, what? I was so disappointed. I went there with like literally $900,000 ready to open everything, ready to just make it rain bells. And they were like, you can't open this today. You can come back tomorrow. I'm moving my house here, by the way. So this is my new house location. That'll be there tomorrow. Um, very excited. Part of me is wondering if it's too close to the bridge. I don't think it is. I guess I'll have to wait till tomorrow and see if that's like, if it's too close and I should have just cut this away, terraform this back to give myself more space, which I totally can do. Um, because I'm gonna terraform this whole back area and make it a lot bigger. Like I'm gonna have it come all the way out to like this line here. I'm gonna move these trees. These are my 4 money trees plus a cherry tree. Um, so that my upper area of my private island is bigger because I'm gonna start looking at where I'm gonna put little flower gardens. And the only reason I'm doing this, I will stress this because I told you, I don't really care about doing the whole flowers things like other people do, where they want to get the black rose and they want to get the gold this and the pink that and the orange. I could care less. But if I want to 100% catching certain bugs, um, I need to have certain flowers if of certain color because that's the only way that they will appear so that I can catch them. And so yeah, so because of that alone, I do have to designate some area for flowers. And so I'm going to do it on the third tier um, of my island, which I literally have a little spot. Like if you look at my map, like dead center in the way back, that little rectangle is going to be a garden of a variety of flowers. Um, and then I'm going to do a portion of my island that's dead center, um, I'm gonna designate a small portion there to flowers as well. Yeah, I if I could do a screen share, I would show you what I've done. I've actually created a spreadsheet because I'm a little bit obsessed. Um, as a matter of fact, I can show you. Wait, I just realized that I have this set up. Hold on one second. So, okay. So if you see here, because I'm a nerd, where's the thing that I could zoom in? Am I bugging right now? Okay, so here's where I'm tracking turnips just literally as of 2 days ago. But this is how I'm tracking how much money I can earn from each crop. So right now I can earn, hold on, I have to highlight the right numbers. So it's 995,400 bells. So if I water everything properly and I get 3 in each plot, um, across all of my crops, then that's how much bells I get every time I um, harvest, which is at this point, I think as of yesterday, is going to be every 2 days. So tomorrow I can harvest because I harvested 100% yesterday. And now tomorrow I'll get to do 100% after I water tonight. But what I'm also tracking is this. So here is where I'm tracking all the bugs. So these are the only bugs I have left to get. I don't have many. I only have 17, which is kind of crazy, but it tells you how you get them. Like these fly near blue, purple, and black flowers. So if I don't have blue, purple, and black flowers in a big whatever, then I'm not going to be able to get the peacock butterfly, um, etc. So there's some things that I have to wait for the season because the dung beetle pushes snowballs. So I know in a couple of months it's going to be winter. I'm going to get this thing. The fish is actually, I need a lot more fish because I don't do much fishing, but I got bait. I know what kind of, if I need a river versus a pond, um, versus a cliff top, versus like the, if I need to go out into the open sea versus the pier, like there's different areas where you get to get them. So I have that, and then the sea creatures, I only have 12 that I have left. And as you can see, most of them are the ones that are fast and very fast. So I have those, and then with the fossils, what's amazing is, oh, that should have gone away. I'm down to 3. So now when I give fossils to, this is what got me started doing this in the first place, is I was getting frustrated that every time I would go to Blathers and I would give him the 4 fossils for like a good week, he was saying, "Oh, I have them already, darn. Oh, I have them." I was like, "What the F, man? Why is that happening?" And so I figured out how I can see which ones I have and determine what I was missing. And when I saw that I was, as of like 2 days ago, I was only missing 4, I said, okay, that makes sense. That's why whenever I go to him and I give him the 4 fossils, he says he's got them all because I literally am now only missing 3. So once I get these 3, which I don't know, how quickly that'll happen in the game, probably not very, um, you know, I will have completed getting all the fossils for the museum, which is crazy. And then I have for the art room, and this tells me if it's a forgery, what to look for. So I make sure that I don't get a forgery. Um, and so I have like 36 that I have left to get from here. I think I just got something. Did I just get something today? No, it was a forgery, so I didn't get it. So I didn't get anything today. And then the other thing was the KK tracks. I was tired of getting ones that are dupes. I was like, okay, I want to make sure I don't get any dupes, but I know there are a lot. So I decided to get all of his tracks. I have them all here. So can you believe there are 106? is actually I think it's 107. I say 106, but I think it's 107, which is kind of crazy. Um, and so I have like 68 left to get, but yeah, exactly. I had no idea. And some of them were very specific, such as KK birthday. It's not one, it's not requestable, and two, you can only get it on your birthday. So if you don't, sign into the game and go to basically to resident services to go to the terminal to buy the track, you have to wait another 365 to get the KK birthday song. Hello. So I can't get this until my birthday next summer. I wish somebody would have told, but there are certain ones that are like that. There are secret ones, and there are ways in which to get them, and all of these random things that you just don't know unless you look it up. And then my last tab is turnips, which, like I said, I think I'm not even going to bother with this one, cultivating it and seeing it through, just because with my harvest, man, look at how much. Okay, I've been tracking this since September 10th. And since September 10th, I have earned 3,792,600 bells. Just yesterday, I got 994,700 bells. Just yesterday. That's how much. Um, I basically kept going to Nook's Cranny and saying, "Pay me, Bama." So, kiss turnips goodbye. I don't care. Okay, let me switch back to the game, which hopefully has not gone dark. Okay. But yeah, so that's what I've done during my off time when I'm not playing the game. I'm actively tracking it. And that doesn't even show you. Oh, let me show you what else I've been doing. Because that's not even everything. I also am tracking my villagers, right? So how am I tracking my villagers? You might be wondering to yourself. So let me show you. So first of all, this is in my Apple Notes. So over here, I'll put it over here. Um, this is where I track what I have to do every single day. Um, and the date is irrelevant. I started doing it on the 15th, but I want to make sure I talk to all 10 villagers every single day, because you get Nook miles for how many days you are able to talk to all 10 on a daily basis, right? I think I've done like 20 days out of the 50 plus days, but I didn't know that they were tracking this. Now I know, so now every day I make sure and I check off. And then when I start a new day, I uncheck them all. And then as I talk to each person, I check them back off. I actually talked to her just now. So today was a day where I spoke to everyone. On Sundays, I buy turnips. On Thursday afternoons, I usually is the best day to sell turnips. I have that written down. But things that I'm supposed to do every day, regardless, is I dig up my gyroid, I hit 6 rocks, I find 4 fossils, I visit resident services, I visit Mystery Island, I shop at the Able Sisters shop. I'm going to change this one because when I'm going to be harvesting, I'm going to have down to a specific day now. So I don't have to leave it like that. And then on Mondays, I visit Harv's Island. Why? Because that's when everything on Harv's Island resets, because it only resets once a week. So on Mondays, I need to remember to do that. Um, these last like week and a half, I've had specific like moving buildings. So I literally made a schedule for myself. Today is Tuesday, September 23rd. So I'm going to check off move my house, because I did. Tomorrow I'm moving Margie's house literally 1 centimeter because her house is not lined up with everyone else's and it's driving me nuts. And then after that, I'm moving. Oh, right, I have to move Nook. I have to move Able. Let me write this down. And then I'm moving the museum on Saturday, September 27th is going to be the museum. So after the 27th, basically on the 28th, all of my buildings, all of my structures will be where I want them to be. It's annoying that you can only do it one day at a time, so that's why I've had to track it this way, because um, if I don't, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So it's been very helpful. But the other thing that I've been tracking, that's not all. because I'm a psycho. And this is what psychos do. So here's a list of all my villagers. And I track certain things about them. So at the very top is where I can see just what their personality is and how many villagers I have in each personality. So as you know, there are only, I think, 8 personalities, but you can have 10 villagers. So you're always going to have 2 personalities that are going to have double. So for me, I have 2 crankies and 2 normals, um, and so on. And then I'm also tracking how I got each villager because you get them a different way, right? So my current villagers, for instance, my newest one, Jitters. Actually, that's not even my newest one. My newest one is Tangy. Um, but Jitters was a villager in a campsite, and I booted Stu. Feel I R.I.P. Stu. I loved Stu. Um, but Stu was lazy, just like Hornsby. And when it came down to it, um, and he was a bull, and I already had a bull with Angus, and I loved Angus. So Angus was a villager hunt after I got rid of Renee. Yes, Renee is gone. Astrid was a campsite, and I got Sterling booted. Yay, he was a starter. Got rid of Sterling. Renee was a starter. And just recently, I feel like the campsite gets a visitor. I'm starting to notice every 2 to 3 days because I literally just got Tangy and got her, and that was the first time I ever did a reset. I ever did a system reset. I've never done that before, but I was like, you know what? I heard that if you do a reset when you go to the campsite and they suggest who should move, if you reset, they'll suggest someone else. And I wanted to get rid of Pango so bad. And I think I reset the game 5 times. And on the 5th time, I said, okay, if it's someone that I really, really want to keep, I'm just not going to take Tangy. As cute as Tangy is, if it's not Pango, I'm out. And it was Pango. I was like, thank God. Because I don't like doing that. Like, it makes me feel icky. I feel like I'm cheating the game by doing those system resets. And it's also very boring. It's a boring thing to do. But thank God that on my 5th reset, it was Pango. That's who I was trying to get rid of. So bye bye Pango. Way to go. But so far, um, so I always have in the back of my mind if someone's asked to leave, depending on who it is, I might go with it. Or if there's someone at the campsite, like right now, Cyrano's in my campsite, and I'm thinking to myself, Cyrano is cranky, and I have 2 crankies, and actually one of them I do want to get rid of because I'm trying to have at least one a different animal. And right now I have 2 rhinos. I have Hornsby and I have Spike. I don't hate Spike. I got nothing against Spike. But he's a bull and Hornsby's a bull. So if I had to choose one of them, I would choose to get rid of Spike. So I'm gonna try not on stream because like I said, it's very boring. But off stream, I'm gonna try to later tonight do the whole system reset thing with Cyrano and see if I could get him to say Spike, get rid of Spike, swap him in for Cyrano. Not the hugest fan, just because he's the same as Pango, who I just got rid of, which is an anteater. I just don't like the look of the anteaters. So if I remember, if I don't remember, I'm not gonna do it. But if I remember, then I will do it. And then down here, I have my booted villagers. So I've only had 1, 2, 3, 4. Like I've only swapped out 4. It feels like I've swapped out way more. But it's only been 4. My 2 starters, Stu and Pango. Um, and I wrote down just because I wanted to just keep track of this just for memory's sake. How many different. Well, you know what's so funny? Cyrano was one of the 10 or one of the villagers that I came across on a mystery island when I was hunting for my 10th villager. And then I've only done 2 hunts, so oh, I guess I've done more than 2 because I had to fill my coffers with 10 or with 8 because you get 2 starters. But I consider the 10th villager a real hunt because I was trying to find the right last fit. And then my second real hunt was for Renee um, when when she moved out. Like she finally had the bubble, and she said, "I'm thinking about moving out," and I was like, "Yes, move." That was the happiest day of my life. And it wasn't a campsite; it was like a legit like she's moving situation. But anyway, so that's the extent of my psychoses when it comes to what I'm tracking in this game, which is yeah, a lot. But it's the kind of gamer I am, where I just turn everything into a spreadsheet. Okay, so what am I doing now? Remind me, remind me. Okay, I have to drop these off at my house, and I think I'm gonna end the stream here. Because I honestly, the only thing I have left to do today, which is really nice, is watering all of my crops, which is a pretty boring and tedious task, so I won't bore you with that. Also, did I tell you I paid off my house? Like even the seventh room, which a lot of people will say like don't bother paying off the 2,498,000 bells, paid it off because I had just so many bells that it was so easy for me to pay off. Um, but like so I have my basement, which is currently filled with freezers where I keep the dead bodies and turnips to mask the smell of the dead bodies. I also and I think I got this because I paid everything off when now I can buy a ABD machine. So I have one in my basement so I could launder money as needed. Um, it really was because I was doing this harvesting, so I got the money within a couple days. Um, I know how I want to do every room now. It's just a matter of decorating it. So my bedroom's going to be upstairs. The basement is gonna be like a basement where I'm gonna hopefully make some sort of thing that looks like a cemetery down in the basement. The left room is my bathroom, as you can tell. Um, the room on the right, if I'm not mistaken, I haven't been in here in so long, is a kitchen that is filled with so many, so many of these things. And actually, I probably could fit more in here. I just haven't bothered. But this is the kitchen, and then the back room used to be my bedroom, and I think I'm trying to turn it into an office slash library back here. Yeah, this is gonna be my office slash library quiet room in here. It's so quiet, so lovely. I think you gave me that typewriter, right? I think that's where the typewriter came from in my old school lamp. Um, It's so quiet in here. It's so lovely. So quiet and peaceful. And I don't even have them all up. Like I have a bunch here. I have I think four plus in my inventory because I just can't anymore. Um and I've thought about tracking these as well because I know there's probably a set number of gyroids, but I don't know if I care that much about making sure I get all the gyroids, especially if there's like 500. I don't know if I have the stamina for it. So, not gonna do it. Because I do have some dupes already that have just happened naturally. But anyway, I'm going to end here and do some website stuff. As you know, well, you know, because you joined, but I'm working on the TIFF Press website and the members only section and stuff. So I'm gonna go work on that for a bit before I have to go upstairs. But thank you. You have a great weekend as well. I will be back tomorrow where it's going to be a fun-filled day of harvesting because I think everything, all of my crops should be ready to harvest. So we get to collect $994,000 worth of bells where I can't spend it all, unfortunately. I have to wait every single day to beg people to take my money. That's just how it goes these days, I guess. But till then, everyone, have a lovely evening, and I'll see you all tomorrow.